Hello my beautiful love goods, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm not building a tiny house. This one is a pretty large sized, I would say medium sized family home, and I just was in the mood to build something different. I actually built this probably a month ago. Like, let's see together, because I don't really know. Oh, it almost is a month ago. Not really, but it was January 20th is when I finished this, or started this build. But yeah, I finished it a week later because priorities. But I've been actually putting off doing this video just because it's been so long. And when I go long periods without uploading a video, I like to do tiny house builds instead, just because they're what my channel is known for and they're what I do. So I don't know. It's just, yeah. But I thought, hey, might as well get this video out. It's been on my computer for like ever, so I'm just gonna do it. Okay. But anyway, I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope you all like this build. Honestly, like, it's kind of my obsession. Like, I believe it is a 3-bedroom house. I don't remember how many bathrooms it has. I don't really know how many bedrooms it has. I can't remember anything, but it's got this like modern take on like retro colors, but it's contemporary. I don't really know. It's hard to explain, but it's hella cute, and I'm like super into it. And it's a different color scheme than what I normally do, which is all black. So yeah, but anyway, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. I may have already asked that, but I am doing extremely well. Just a little update for you all. I did start my new job, and I'm on my second week so far, and it's going extremely well. I'm actually kind of loving my job, like, or at least this week I've really like started to like get into my job, and yeah, it's great. I listened to podcasts like while I was working all day yesterday, and it was wonderful. But yeah, I am feeling really good about my new job. So yeah, I just thought I would let you all know, because I know there was some people that were like asking and were like really curious. They were just like, don't leave us hanging, and I'm like, girl, don't worry, boo, I got you. I'll tell you about it soon. But yeah, but anyway, I have been kind of here and there with my YouTube like schedule, and that's just, that's expected, because I'm going through a lot of changes in my life, but I'm still going good. It's great. I just want to thank you all for being here and being part of the channel and subscribing, and like just still being super awesome love goods that you always have always been. What is grammar? But yeah, I thought I would actually get this video done today, because I do work today, but I work a little bit later than I was scheduled. So I thought, hey, I might as well just go ahead and do a video, because I'm already ready and like everything. So yeah, but anyway, I'm really happy with where the channel is going. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I know I'm kind of going all over the place with my voiceover today. I haven't done it in a while, so it's expected. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with where the channel is, and it's great. Like, we're getting closer to 20,000 subscribers, and that number is wild. Like, that's wild to me that we're already getting that close to that. It's crazy. Like I started the year out with about 14,000 something. Like, I had hit about 15,000 around New Year, I think, around the New Year. So yeah, it's kind of crazy that we're already getting closer to 20,000 already. So yeah, just again, thank you all for being here and being so supportive and so open and just super chill ass people. So yeah, but anyway, I'm like super proud of this build. Like, I truly, truly am. I love the landscaping. I love the color scheme. Yes, there is a lot of black accents because it's my build. What do you expect? But also, I went with like this orangey wood that I don't really use very often, because it's kind of hard to like work with it in certain like color schemes. But in this case, it worked really, really well. And I'm so like kind of obsessed with this like color scheme. I need to try it again. I need to do this again, but with tiny house. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, and it's pretty awesome. But yeah, my phone was ringing, so I was a little bit distracted, but it was a random number that I've never seen before. So no worries there. But anyway, and there is a split level section. I don't know if I mentioned this. I made the dining room area like split level, which is kind of neat. I definitely see that in a lot of like retro like houses, I guess. Was that a thing? I don't really know. I'm pretty sure it was, but I just thought I would do like a little bit of something different there, because it was looking kind of big, and that's a good way to do like open plan spaces, is if it's really like big and you don't really have any definition to the rooms and such. I definitely recommend using split leveling and stuff like that, because it's just the perfect way to separate the space without actually breaking it up, because if you break it up too much, it will feel smaller than what it is. So, this house actually has 4 bedrooms. I just realized. Awesome. And it's kind of cool because there's like a master bedroom, and then there's like I guess like a teen sort of young adult bedroom. And then there's like 2 kids' bedrooms, and they both kind of share their own little like balcony sort of thing. I don't know. I put some toys out there. I thought it would just be like a nice little play area for the kids. And yeah, there's, obviously lots of black accents, because it looks really nice, doesn't it? Like, for real, I'm obsessed with it. And those cutouts too, I actually saw those like cutouts in the roofing on the porches, the verandas, if you will. Those like cutouts, I actually saw those in some builds in Oasis Springs, some of the EA houses, and I kind of took the idea from that. I think this house would actually look incredible in Oasis Springs. Not gonna lie, it's got a lot of lush like landscaping on it right now, because it's in Willow Creek. I think could be Newcrest. Is it Willow Creek or Newcrest? I don't know. I can't really tell. I don't know. Maybe it's Newcrest. I don't really know. Hallow Slough. That is Willow Creek. So yeah, I think. I don't know. Don't take my word on it. But yeah. Like if you were to like replace some of the landscaping with like more like more deserty stuff, like more ferns and more grassy stuff and less flowers. Maybe not less flowers, but different flowers. It would look really cool in Oasis Springs. Or you could place it down on the lots where it's got like green grass and everything. It would work there just fine, actually. So yeah, but anyway, this house has so much space too. I'm so into the amount of space that it has. It has like a nice, spacious living room, that split level dining room, and then the big kitchen, and then there's a bathroom downstairs, as well as like a nice entrance. And then you have like a nice little back porch, which has more dining spaces. And so yeah, your Sims are not going to be wanting for dining spaces and entertaining spaces, because that I could see the Sims living here being very like entertaining people. Like they very much like having like dinner parties and like cookouts and stuff like that. Like that would be really, really cool. I also implemented some open shelving as well in the kitchen, because I just thought that all the cabinets kind of looked kind of bland. And of course I used my favorite piece of CC that I've ever downloaded. This is a shelf. It's a modded shelf by Picture Amoeba on Tumblr. And basically this shelf, it has like a load of slots on it that pretty much any item can like lock onto. That's like a decor item and stuff. And a lot of items will actually go on it that don't go on the regular shelves, because it's like a bigger shelf. And it has an invisible swatch, so you can like change it from red to basically non-existent. So it it goes away if you want to use it that way. But I use the move objects trick, where you kind of it's really hard and it's so complicated to describe it with just words. But I use move objects, and I make sure that the item is floating, sort of. And I make sure I'm not like, I don't have like my cursor over any like tables or slots or anything. So that's why I move the counters away from the shelves and everything while I'm doing that, so that I can like freely move the item on the grid or off the grid, so that I can place it any way I want. And it provides a lot more customization for where you place items. It's kind of convoluted and complicated, but once you do figure out how to do it, it kind of is a no-brainer for like all surfaces and stuff like that. And I particularly use that shelf primarily when doing that because you can use the Alt key, and that is part of, using that trick too, is holding down Alt as well so that you can get it off the grid more successfully, or completely successfully, because that's the only way you do it. But I use the Alt key to move that shelf up and down so that I can get precisely the level in which the other surface is so that I can place the items on it. It's super complicated. The Sim Supply, he has a video on it explaining it. I think I've also done it myself. Listen, I've recorded so many videos, I forget what I've actually done. But there is some mini tutorials on my channel I know that I've done. I don't know if I've done anything about move objects or talked about move objects in the past. I'm not really sure. I might do another video on that. Once I get a new computer, that would be great. I actually hope to get a new computer one day, not anytime soon, but one day I would like to get a new one so I could do, more like interactive content with building and stuff. Definitely want to keep doing what I do, but do some live building, do some streaming maybe, who knows? You never know. One day in the future when I actually can afford it, I will think about doing that. But yeah, anyway, what else do I need to tell you all about? I don't really know. I don't know. But yeah, I'm really enjoying my new job. I did mention this earlier, obviously, but I thought I would tell you all again. I really am enjoying it a lot because I work at Route 21 now, and I haven't been doing it to start with, but I did yesterday, which was super awesome. I worked in the back room, in the stock room, and I listen to podcasts while I work, and I cannot tell you how incredibly awesome that is. It's the most awesome thing, because I was listening to my favorite podcast right now. It's my favorite, and it probably will always be my favorite because I just love them so much, and they're literally, those podcasts are just people that are on the internet that when you listen to them talk, everything they say just clicks with you. That's these people. But it's a podcast called the Quibbler Podcast, and it's basically a married couple who is reading Harry Potter again, and they're talking about it, and they're doing 2 chapters per episode. It's amazing. I love them so much. Every single thing they talk about, everything, I'm just yes, that's exactly what I feel about it. Thank you for agreeing. It's, I love it. Oh my God, I love it. And it's definitely a great thing to listen to for when you want to reread the Harry Potter books, but don't have the attention span or the time. So that's how I'm kind of refreshing myself on how the books go, because it's been a while since I've read them. And fan fiction can make you believe things are canon when they are most certainly not, because that's happened a lot of times with me, and I'm just oh no, I'm in that moment now where I don't know what is canon because fan fiction is ruining me. The other day, not even the other day, but a few weeks ago, I was trying to remember whether this moment happened, this thing happened between Molly Weasley and Hermione, and I was just did this happen? There was I know it happened in a fan fiction. I don't know if it didn't happen though in the books. Maybe both, maybe neither. I don't remember. But there was a moment where Molly found out that Hermione and this is a huge spoiler alert for the books, just saying. But Hermione uses a memory charm on her parents so that they don't remember her, so that they are safe from Death Eaters. I don't know. But I think the canon is that she does find them again. But I don't remember if it's in the books or in the fan fiction that I read about Ron and Hermione, where Molly finds out and then gets extremely angry with Hermione because she did it without their consent, and which is, fair. But I don't remember if it was in the books or in the fan fiction, because the line has been blurred. I for the longest time I was oh, I know everything in canon now, I'm good. Nope, I forget. So I'm gonna have to reread the books again, I think. Just saying, or at least do a little bit of research in the 7th book. Yeah. But anyway, I just It's been a while since I've talked about Harry Potter on my channel, hasn't it? I genuinely love Harry Potter so much. You all, like, you don't understand. Like, and you probably do, actually. Most of you probably do understand because, you know, I don't shut up about it. But today, for example, I bought this cute top at Walmart yesterday because I was just picking up some food and I just walked past the clearance section. I was like, oh, hold up. That's a cute sweater. I'm picking that up because it was $7. And I was like, yes, please. And it is like a mustard yellow. And I'm wearing black jeans today as well for work. And guess what? I'm wearing Hufflepuff colors. I'm repping that Puff Pride, y'all. So yeah, I like posted about it and everything and was like, yeah, Hufflepuff. So it was great. It's just, I don't know. Just the little like moments that I do those things. I'm just like, I'm such a nerd, but in a good way. I'm never gonna, you know, complain about it because I genuinely love Harry Potter and I love obsessing over it. But yeah. Anyway, what are some things that you all are obsessing over as of late? Whether it's books, movies, music. Oh, honey, let's start on music. Honey, have y'all listened to Ariana's new album? Because if you ain't, girl, you missing out. Okay? Like, oh my God. Like, Thank You Next. The song Thank You Next was a bop. But whenever the album dropped, I was like, oh, this whole album's a bop. Like, my favorite right now is Bad Idea because it's such a jam. But also, I'm really super into NASA. And even though I'm not, like, super into the vibes and, like, the energy that it carries, Break Up With Your Girlfriend Because I'm Bored is great. Like, it's still a bop. Like, I know that the energy and, like, the whole message is probably a little bit problematic because, you know, it's, you know, about a girl being like, hey, break up with your girlfriend, please. You know, I don't know. It can be taken many ways. Art is subjective, whatever. But it's still a bop. I still enjoy listening to it because it's just like, I don't know. It's like got Slytherin vibes. No lie. It's like very Slytherin, and I'm here for that. I'm always here for the Slytherin energy. Not all of it, because, you know, I'm not a racist. Let's change the topic. I'm going to get real, like, into talking about Slytherin and how problematic the representation of Slytherin, you know, children are in the Harry Potter books. And I think that, you know, Rowling kind of, she could have done a little bit better with the writing in that, because just think about it. What if we had an actual Slytherin, like, frenemy? Just imagine Harry and the gang having a friend in Slytherin that was, like, still, like, very Slytherin in their energy, but, like, super, like, frenemy, you know, maybe, like, enemies to lovers as, I'm basically describing every dreary fanfiction I've ever read, so, you know what I mean. Just, like, literally, just imagine, maybe not Draco, because he has way too much importance. What if it was, like, Pansy or Blaise, for example, that was, like, the love interest of one of the characters, and it was, like, a frenemy kind of thing, but he was actually still, like, super chill, you know? I don't know. I'm not sorry for going on a Harry Potter rant again today. It's been a while, but anyway, I don't know what else to talk about, though. So that's what I do. I go to Harry Potter and rant about that. So, yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry Potter, that's actually what I can talk about. One of my friends on Facebook, she's actually part of a Harry Potter, like, fan group that I am part of. And it's like a super incredible, inclusive group of people that are just, like, the most incredible people on the internet. Aside from my love goods, they're, like, kind of amazing. It's the Potterotics. If you haven't heard of this podcast called Fangasm Podcast, they used to be called the Potterotica Podcast, but they had some, you know, legal matter issues with Warner Brothers because, you know, capitalism. But they rebranded and now they're called Fangasm Podcast, and they primarily were a Harry Potter, like, fan fiction, like, erotic podcast and or erotic fan fiction podcast. And they're very much comedy and everything, but they're opening up to new ships and fandoms and universes and everything, which is actually kind of cool. But they have a Facebook group that they still call the Potterotics because we're the Harry Potter freaks and we love fan fiction. And one of my dear friends on there, she actually, because I was needing a planner, or not a planner, a journal, which I haven't wrote in very much. yet because I keep putting it off because it's so pretty. But she sent me a little journal that she got in a Loot Crate box because, or some kind of box like that, because she had like so many and she didn't really need them all because, you know, they can get piled up and just sit around. But she sent me one, and it's got like the MACUSA emblem on it, the Magical Congress of the United States, if you didn't know what MACUSA meant. It's a Fantastic Beasts reference. It's super like beautiful. Like it's like so aesthetic. It's like got gold borders on the pages, and it's got like the gold emblem on the front. It's got like a little like stringy thing. It's like I'm pretty sure it's faux leather, but like it's so cute. And like she also sent me like a little bookmark and like a button and all sorts of stuff, but it's adorable and I definitely want more because they're so cute. And I'm definitely going to be looking on Etsy for stuff like that. Etsy, like there's some really cute stuff on there that's like Harry Potter themed, but some of it's like really expensive. Like I found some like I was like looking for some wallets and they were like $100. I was like, oh girl, that ain't my budget. Oh no, that's expensive, but cute. But you know, they were handmade and made out of leather, which I don't want a leather thing. I want something that's like metal. Like I want one of those like metal wallets that's like, you know, like it's got like a hinge on it and it's got like everything you need in it. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, what other things have I gotten recently though that's like very much Harry Potter-esque? I can't think of anything, honestly. I got a new pop socket for my phone. Yeah, woohoo. And also I plan on getting a boom, which is like an arm for my microphone, because like currently right now I'm kind of hunched over my microphone and like I have to like lower my chair, like the level on my chair. I have to lower it to the like way lower to the floor so that I can actually reach it because I'm 6'1" and you know, this microphone is short. So I'm going to be getting a boom so that I don't have to do this anymore and all that stuff. And plus it's just super handy for just like other things as well. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I haven't ordered it yet because, you know, money, but I'm going to be getting it. It's like $13 on Amazon. So yeah, super excited. I also bought a new mouse pad recently because my other one was really small and it was kind of restricting my hand movement, and this one is much bigger, and it's Amazon Basics, and I mainly got it for Overwatch. I haven't talked about that either today. Oh my goodness, I need to update you all. I'm obsessed with Overwatch even more. I'm getting so good at it. Like, oh my god. Like for the longest time I mained Ana, and I still love playing Ana so much. She's like so fun to play. But I'm definitely turning into a Symmetra main. I know I'm like such a unique person. I'm a gay gamer that's a gamer with a Y. And I'm playing Symmetra. What else is new? But Symmetra's amazing. Okay, like she's like so awesome. Like I love her. She's a person of color and she's on the autism spectrum. She's beautiful, and her like play style is so fun. Like, oh my god, it's like it's great. If you all haven't played Overwatch, it's honestly such a fun game. I never have been into first person shooter games like at all. Like it's not my thing. This game is great. There's a really cool cast of heroes to play, and there's like, you know, it's just the style is like very much different from any other like first person shooter game that I've ever played or seen before, because it's not like gory and ridiculous, and you know, it's not like I don't know, it has a different energy. But that's basically the end of the video and the end of me ranting about nonsense. I hope you all enjoyed it. This house is available on the Sims 4 gallery. All you have to do is search my username lukeydean and the hashtag Lukey to find it. And I don't know how much it costs because it's probably hella expensive, y'all. No, like I don't have a budget when I build. I don't worry about it unless it's a starter home. But then even still. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to check out my Ko-fi page. It's basically an online tip jar, and for every donation, it helps so much for the channel, and it's just great. Y'all are great. Thank you all for the support. And yeah, maybe I'll get better at doing these voiceovers in the future again. But anyway, thank you all so very much for watching. stay weird, and beware of the nargles.
I heard that you walked out again. I heard that you cried. Come this way, let me be a friend. My home's open wide. We can live here. We can die. There's nothing to fear if you try. If you